The Bamboo and the Wind is a timeless Zen story that imparts profound wisdom about resilience, adaptability, and the power of flexibility in the face of adversity. It illustrates the transformative strength that lies within us when we learn to bend rather than break. In a lush valley, there stood a majestic bamboo forest. Within this forest, there was a tall and proud bamboo tree named Kiko. Kiko admired its own strength and stature, believing itself to be invincible against any force of nature. The other plants and trees marveled at Kiko's rigidness, hoping to possess such unwavering stability. One day, a powerful storm swept through the valley. The wind roared fiercely, its gusts howling and shaking the entire forest. The trees swayed and trembled under the force of the tempest, struggling to maintain their balance. But amidst the chaos, Kiko stood tall and unwavering, refusing to yield to the wind's might. It remained rigid, bracing itself against the storm with pride and defiance. The other trees watched in awe, impressed by Kiko's unwavering resistance. However, as the storm intensified, a different scene unfolded. While Kiko remained rigid, its sturdy trunk began to crack under the wind's unrelenting pressure. The other trees, though more flexible, survived the storm by bending and yielding to the force of the wind. As the storm eventually subsided, the forest regained its calm. The other trees, despite some bending and swaying, had endured the tempest unscathed. But Kiko, who had resisted and refused to adapt, was left broken and defeated. In its weakened state, Kiko realized the error of its ways. It recognized that strength lies not in resistance but in flexibility. With humility, it sought the counsel of the wise old oak tree, which stood nearby, weathered by many storms. The old oak shared its wisdom with Kiko, explaining that true strength comes from embracing the changing nature of life and adapting to its challenges. It taught Kiko that rigidity leads to vulnerability, while flexibility allows one to endure and grow. Inspired by the oak's teachings, Kiko underwent a profound transformation. It learned to let go of its rigid beliefs and embrace the power of flexibility. Like a dancer flowing with the rhythm of the wind, Kiko began to bend and sway with grace and resilience. Over time, Kiko's once broken trunk healed, becoming even stronger than before. It discovered that by yielding to the wind's force, it could avoid being broken. Instead of resisting change, it embraced it, becoming more resilient and adaptable with each passing storm. As seasons came and went, Kiko became a symbol of strength and resilience in the forest. Its supple and flexible nature allowed it to endure not only storms but also the weight of heavy snow and the scorching heat of the sun. The other trees learned from Kiko's example and began to embody the power of flexibility themselves. The bamboo and the wind teaches us the importance of adaptability and resilience in navigating the challenges of life. It reminds us that true strength lies in our ability to embrace change, to bend with the winds of adversity, and to remain rooted in our core values while adapting to new circumstances. Through the story of Kiko, we learn that rigidity leads to vulnerability and ultimately to a breaking point. By cultivating flexibility and an open mindset, we can weather life's storms with grace and emerge stronger and more resilient. The Bamboo and the Wind invites us to reflect on our own lives and consider the areas where we may be resisting change or clinging to rigid beliefs. It encourages us to embrace the power of flexibility, to learn from the wisdom of nature, and to bend like the bamboo in the face of life's challenges, knowing that it is through bending that we discover our true strength.